Hey guys, Carlo here. Welcome to my watch vlog. This is my channel that's dedicated to, well, watches. And in today's episode, I am going to share with you my state of the collection, all of my watches, my entire watch collection as of January 2021. I was planning on doing this December to end the year, but I never got around to really doing it. So we'll kick things off the year 2021 with taking a look at every single piece from my collection. I've divided it into several segments. I'm actually very big into geeky watches. So I'll start with that. Then we'll go over a couple of hype watches, watches connected to like streetwear. And then we'll go over a bunch of Seikos because I do love Seikos. And lastly, we'll end with my Swiss watches. So if that interests you, keep on watching. Let's go. So I want to start with my geeky watches. And when it comes to geeky watches, I have two big brands. I have Seiko and I have G-SHOCK. And when I say geeky, it's mostly anime. So if we pop this particular watch box open, ito na talaga guys. Ba-bam! This is it. This is my initial Seiko collection. There are three primary lines that you will see over here. The first one is the Street Fighter 5 Seiko collaboration. We have Zangief, we have Ryu, we have Chun-Li, we have Ken, we have Guile, we have Blanca. I grew up playing Street Fighter. It was the game that my older brother and I played a lot. I played it with my dad, and it just had like a really good memory for me. And I don't know, I literally feel like I'm the target market for this particular set. And Seiko, you got me good in this one. So that's the first set. The second set I have is one of my favorite animes, which is Naruto. So I have the entire Seiko Naruto collaboration. We have Naruto, Boruto, Gaara, Shikamaru, we have Sasuke, we have Sarada, and we have Rock Lee. Oh, I wear them all the time. I actually have a bunch of expensive, your typical Swiss watches, but I gravitate towards wearing geeky watches all the time because one of the things that I realize when it comes to collecting, be it sneakers, watches, perfume, or tech, is that you should collect for yourself. You should buy things that make you happy, and you shouldn't just buy things to impress other people. So if you buy things that really give you joy, it takes away the pressure of wearing stuff for others, as if you need their approval in the first place, right? So yeah, that's been the philosophy. But anyway, so I also have two new watches. These are quartz watches. This is from Japan. These are two watches from the Seiko Pokemon collection. We just have two, one of which obviously is Pikachu. Di ba cute? So those are my Seiko anime geeky watches. Now, most of those pieces sell anywhere from 15 to 20,000 pesos. That's roughly 300 to 400 US dollars. But I do have a geeky watch collection that's ridiculously pricey. In fact, if you total the entire collection, it's roughly around 10,000 or around 12,000 US. That's around 500 plus to 600,000 pesos. And that's the Seiko Gundam collection. In fact, I love this collection so much. I even had like a custom case made for it, a custom watch roll. So it says over here, Seiko Gundam. And if you pop it open, this looks really cool. You have the names of the different watches written. So if you guys see over there, you have the names of the three pieces per slot. Okay, so the first one, obviously, this one is Charzaku, which is a red Seiko tuna over there. Ganda talaga, looks really dope. We have the Zaku 2, which is like a green version over here. Looks equally impressive in my opinion. And lastly, we have the star of the collection, Babam Spring Drive GMT. Man, this one is one of my favorite watches to date. I wear this often, more than any of my Swiss watches. This is the RX 782, inspired by the mobile Gundam, of course, the lead character of Gundam. And this is just a beautiful piece. I mean, everything about it, from the design to the overall style to the vibe to the functionalities to the complications. 7-day power reserve, man, such a gorgeous looking watch. In fact, if you ask me which was my most worn watch of 2020 and what is one of my favorite watches from my entire collection, this has got to be it. That's it for the Seiko geeky watches. I also have like G-SHOCK geeky watches, and I have three primarily over in this watch roll. So we have over here the one-piece G-SHOCK, really nice looking watch with the maroon and white print of Luffy along the strap. I have a Dragon Ball G-SHOCK as well, obviously inspired by what Goku wears and the actual Dragon Balls. This one is super loud AF. Not a lot of people actually like this piece. In fact, it's one of the few collab G-SHOCK pieces that's still sitting on shelves here in the Philippines. You can easily get this anywhere. Most shops still have it. And we have over here, I'm not sure if this is like an official collaboration, but I feel that it is, at least in my head it is. So this is like a G-SHOCK Tron piece. So really nice G-SHOCK, one of my most expensive G-SHOCKs to date. Looks really nice. Now, speaking of G-SHOCKs, the next collection are my watches that are more on the hype/streetwear category, and they're actually mostly Bape collaboration. So this one is a roll of Bape and Seiko and Bape G-SHOCK watches. So I'll let it zoom over there. So the one over here is like the green camo Bape from Seiko. This one is the black and gray camo Bape, the one on the left. And this one is the limited edition Bape G-SHOCK. So these were actually one of the first few watches I got into, because I was primarily like into sneakers before watches. So this piece of culture or piece of design, I don't know, like philosophy or story attracted me the most to watches. So started with this actually. Before I get to my Seikos, I want to go over some of my heavy hitters. So these are the watches that are more on the pricey side. I've done reviews of most of them. So it comes in this really nice 7-day watch roll. Each roll has a day, Monday to Sunday, and I'll just go over the pieces one by one very quickly. Now, if you want to watch any of the individual reviews, just search for them on my channel. I haven't reviewed every single piece, but some of them might be there already. So the first one is my JLC. So this is my Gerger Lecoute. I don't know if I pronounced that properly. Reverso. This one of the best dressed watches in my opinion. Love wearing this with like a collared shirt, jeans, brown shoes, and then you have this on your wrist. We have also over here my Rolex Explorer. So this was my latest vlog that I did, my latest unboxing, which is my second Rolex in my collection. White face, looks really dope, really clean, super versatile to wear. I also have the third, which is my favorite Rolex, which is the Deep Sea. Sea Dweller, fits perfectly on my thick wrist, my big person, and I just love this watch to bits. Super love this watch, been wearing it a lot. And we also have my first Omega. So this is the Omega Speedmaster. I got this from an official AD here in the Philippines. Such a different buying experience. In Rolex, it's pretty much next to impossible to get like a steel sports watch without going to a reseller. And in Omega, you get a super high quality piece at discount from their official shop. So I love Omega. They make it so much easier to buy their stuff versus Rolex. We have the Oris Aquis 400, caliber 400. Super crazy 10-year warranty, amazing movement, so much value in this piece. One of the best watches in the like $2,000 category. Man, beautiful. Been wearing this often as well. Two more pricey watches in this roll. I do have like a Panerai. I forgot what it's called, but all I know it is 40 mil. One of the smaller Panerais. By the way, quick story, and you can know more about this in my review of this piece. Just search for it. The Panerai was like one of the first brands that made me fall in love with watches when I was much younger, and I bought like TW Steel, Fossil, and other big watches because I couldn't afford one. So it's just nice to, you know, be able to actually have one in your watch room. The last piece is not Swiss, but it is pricey. This is a new old stock Seiko Apocalypse. Bam! So I got this new old stock for, I think the watch is like from the 1970s or something. Excellent condition, movement, dial, bezel, everything works amazing. And man, check out the video I did for this one. One of the most iconic Seiko watches you can get today. Now, specifically for 2021, the only piece or the only Swiss watch that I want to add to this collection is like an IWC Big Pilot Little Prince. I was thinking of getting like, or saving up for like a Patek or saving up for an AP, but I really want a Big Pilot Little Prince. So that is like the big goal for 2021. Now, when it comes to Seikos, I also have a bunch of watches because I did start with Seiko and I haven't sold like a lot of them yet, but I am in the process of liquidating some of them so that I can, you know, move the money around. It's kind of like unload to reload, if you know what I mean. So we have a bunch of Seikos over here. Now, one of the watches of Seikos that I really love are their sumo watches because they fit my wrist really well. So I have several of them. So this one is like a typical black sumo watch from Seiko. Very easy to wear, casual, looks nice, looks classic. I have like this one, which is from the Seiko Zimbi collection from Thailand. It's like a Thailand exclusive. They call this the Thanos watch because the colors, if you guys take a closer look, resemble the colors of the Mad Titan. I also have over here, it's also part of the Zimbi collection. This one is in red, gold, and black. Looks really nice on wrist. And the most, I have two more. So I have this one. This is like the latest Seiko that I bought. So it's like the Paddy Seiko Sumo. So you have blue, red. You have the Paddy logo on the face. And you have like black for the dial. This one looks really nice. Very easy to wear. And I also have this like US exclusive Seiko Sumo Ice, blue ice watch. So if you take a look at the face of the watch, if you take a look at the dial, it has some sort of like ice cube texture. Looks really dope. So this one is like the reissue of the Apocalypse in a blue color. So take a look at that. Again, very easy to use, very easy to wear. Goes with anything, especially with jeans. Looks really nice. White shirt, jeans, and then you put this on. We have the Seiko Tubathaha, which is like a Philippine exclusive over here, inspired by the Tubathaha Reefs. I mean, guys, take a look at that watch. That's a really nice looking watch. Only issue here is the misalignment, which is like a Seiko feature already. We have over here, again, from the Zimbi collection. This one reminds me actually of the Silver Samurai from the X-Men or from Marvel. But yeah, really nice watch. This one, I forget if it's called like Blue Twilight. Black and orange for the bezel, some sort of like blue for the face of the watch. Ooh, so nice. Now we do have a couple of other random pieces that I've added to my collection. This one is an black and orange Hamilton. I did a video on this. I think it's called like a khaki navy Hamilton watch. I also have like the Hamilton from the Interstellar movie, one of my favorite movies to date. So this one. I have like a bunch of, just two Orient watches. This is the M-Force. This is the Mako XL. Did videos of both of this already. I have this really nice looking Shinola watch that I got from a former colleague in advertising. And again, one of my first and earlier watches. This is a TW Steel. There you have it. That is the crazy watch collection as of 2021 January. Now, what is the plan? The plan is to consolidate, obviously. And I think I pretty much kind of nailed what it is that I want to collect and what really makes me happy. And it's really more going towards the geeky watches. That's who I am. That's what I do. That's what brings me joy. Obviously, I'll still have some of the more formal, appropriate pieces, you know, for occasions that you need to wear them. But day in, day out, the ones that I really want to wear are the fun, crazy, geeky timepieces. And with that said, that's actually it for the vlog. Guys, I'll be doing more watch unboxings and watch reviews in the coming weeks ahead. So please do make sure that you hit that subscribe button. And if you haven't subscribed yet to my main channel, I will link it down below. That has over 700,000 subscribers. With that said, that was tiring to film. This is Carlo signing out. Peace. God bless. What's up? Boom.